Here's the thing most men don't realize: women size you up in just 3 seconds. 3. That's all it takes. Before you even say hi, before you show your sense of humor, and before she learns that you have a golden retriever named Max, she's already formed an impression of you. Welcome to Keep Calm Margot, where we talk about attraction, self-growth, and the psychology behind what really draws men and women together. Part 1. The Science of the 3-second rule. So let's start with the fact: women's brains are wired to assess safety, confidence, and status, often before they even realize they are doing it. This instinct goes back thousands of years. In evolutionary psychology, it's called rapid social scanning, your brain's ability to take in small cues and make huge judgments in seconds. In 2008, a Princeton University study led by psychologists Alexander Todorov and Janine Willis found that humans form opinions about attractiveness, trustworthiness, and dominance within 100 milliseconds of seeing someone's face. 1/10 of a second. That's faster than you can blink. And for women, this instinctive process is even more fine-tuned. Women have historically relied on subtle social and physical cues to determine if a man was confident, capable, and emotionally safe to approach. It's not vanity, it's biology. So when you walk into a room, she's already scanning. Does he carry himself with confidence? Does he look healthy and well-groomed? Does his body language feel open or closed? It's not about perfection, it's about perception. And later in this video, I'll tell you the one physical signal that instantly shifts how women perceive you. So stay tuned, because this might just change the way you walk into every room. Part 2. The first second. Posture and presence. The very first second is all about presence. Before your face, your voice, or your clothes register, your posture and body language do. Women instantly notice how you carry yourself. Are your shoulders slumped? Are you fidgeting? Are your movements tight or relaxed? Posture sends primal signals. A stance, open posture tells her I'm confident, stable, and grounded. A closed one says I'm insecure or trying to disappear. Dr. Amy Cuddy, a social psychologist from Harvard Business School, found in her 2010 research on power posing that confident posture doesn't just make you look powerful, it creates confidence by shifting your hormone levels. When you stand tall and take up space, your testosterone rises and cortisol drops. Your body literally broadcasts calm confidence. Women pick up on that subconsciously. A man who takes up space without aggression feels safe, sure, and magnetic. You can be average looking, but if you walk with quiet assurance, she notices. Quick question. Have you ever been told you have good energy or a calming presence? That's what she's picking up on. Your posture speaks before your mouth does. Part 3. The second second. Grooming and detail awareness. Now we are in second number 2, and this is where most men either win or lose your attention. Here's the truth bomb. Women notice details. Clean nails, well-kept hair, shoes that make sense, clothes that fit right. You don't need designer labels, you need effort. Because effort tells her how you treat yourself, and how you treat yourself hints at how you treat her. A 2019 YouGov survey on dating preferences found that 71% of women rated cleanliness and grooming as more attractive than muscular build or fashion sense. That's right, she'd rather you be clean and composed than ripped and reckless. And it's not just hygiene, it's what it represents. When a man's grooming looks intentional, beard trimmed, breath fresh, skin clear, it signals discipline, emotional maturity, and self-respect. It says, I value myself enough to show up well. That's what women are really assessing. Not perfection, but personal awareness. Like this video if you believe small details make a big difference. Because trust me, every woman watching this just noted. Part 4. The third second. Eye contact and expression. the deciding moment. Now we reach second number 3, the one that decides everything. At this point, she is seeing your posture and notice your presence. Now she looks at your eyes. This is the moment that determines whether she feels drawn in or disconnected. Eye contact is magnetic not because of romance, but because it shows presence. When you meet her eyes calmly and confidently, you communicate something primal. I'm safe, I'm present, I see you. When you avoid her gaze, look distracted, or seem tense, it signals fear, insecurity, or lack of interest. And here is the crazy part. Women can read these micro-expressions with incredible accuracy. In a 2001 University of California Berkeley study, researchers found that women were nearly 90% better than men at decoding subtle facial expressions, tone shifts, and micro-emotions. So when you look away too fast, frown slightly, or overcompensate with intensity, she feels it. You can't fake authenticity. Your face tells your truth. That's the 3-second physical assessment: posture, grooming, and eye contact. And she just made a lightning-fast judgment about whether you are someone I'd like to know or someone to avoid. Part 5. The hidden fourth factor: energy and emotional vibe. Cliffhanger. Here's the cliffhanger, because what I'm about to tell you next might be the most underrated attraction cue of all. Even if your posture, grooming, and eye contact are perfect, there is one more thing she unconsciously reads: your energy. Every woman I've ever spoken to about attraction says the same thing: I can just feel it. She's talking about your emotional vibe, your calmness, focus, and authenticity. Psychologists call it emotional attunement, the invisible exchange of energy that happens when two people interact. Women are naturally more attuned to emotional signals. It's part of social intuition. So if your energy feels scattered, angry, or performative, she picks up on it immediately. But if your vibe feels grounded, you seem genuinely comfortable with yourself, she relaxes. Because she doesn't just want a confident man, she wants a regulated one. That's the invisible part of the 3-second test. She's not just seeing you, she's feeling you. What do you think women notice first? Your eyes, your posture, or your energy? Drop your guess in the comments, I'll be watching. Part 6. How to pass the 3-second test. Okay, now let's talk about what to do with all this. How do you make a great impression without trying too hard or losing authenticity? Here's the simple truth: you don't need to change yourself, you just need to reveal your best self faster. Here's how to pass the 3-second test. Master your posture. Walk into the room like you belong there, not because you are better than anyone, but because you respect yourself enough to take up space. Invest in grooming. Get a signature scent. Keep your hair tidy, maintain clean skin and nails. Small things say big things, and they speak before your words ever do. Perfect your gaze. Practice eye contact. That's steady but warm. When you look someone in the eyes, don't try to dominate. Connect. Cultivate your energy. Meditate, breathe, slow down. The calmer you are internally, the more magnetic you appear externally. And here's the twist: you don't have to be the best looking guy in the room. You just have to be the one who feels the most composed, the most authentic, the most present. Because women aren't drawn to perfection, they are drawn to presence. You could be wearing a basic t-shirt and jeans, but if your energy says, I'm good with who I am, that's what she'll feel. Conclusion. So the next time you walk into a room, remember, she's not judging you harshly, she's just reading you fast. Your posture tells her how confident you are. Your grooming shows how much you care. Your eyes reveal how safe you feel. And your energy, that tells her everything else. You can't control your opinion, but you can control your presence. And when you do, you change how people, and especially women, respond to you. What's your take on this? Do you think women judge men too quickly, or is it just instinct? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I genuinely want to know. And if you found this video helpful, give it a like. It really supports the channel, it helps other men see the kind of honest, practical advice. Remember, the first 3 seconds might matter, but what keeps your interest are the next 3 minutes, hours and days of who you really are. Thank you for being with me on Keep Calm, Margot. See you in the next one. Bye!